Yo, welcome back to the Sav Lounge.
Yeah.
Today we are going to be reading a couple of
Some Reddit stories.
Reddit stories, yes. Preferably categorized as Am I the Asshole? Yes.
You gotta
Yes.
get in sync.
Uh,
2, 3.
am I an asshole? Fuck. Alright, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Am I the asshole? There we go. Alright. So we picked out a couple. I mean, I
How many
didn't. We
did we
did
pick out? Like what? 2, 3?
three. We picked out three. We did not read any of them yet. We went based off of the title. So I picked one. She picked two. We was getting irritated by it because a lot of them are like kind of dumb.
Kind of like phony.
Yeah, I don't want to give you guys phony type of content. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do that. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe if we still have time, like if it's not too long of a video as we're getting done, we could do some. I was thinking, um, like extreme would you rather type of deals. We can look that up real quick while we talk. Maybe do a couple of those.
Did you pick this one?
Yeah, I thought it was funny. So,
Bet you did.
so the first video or the first
Title.
title: Am I the asshole for dropping our dinner on the ground and walking out when my boyfriend asked me, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?"
I think we're supposed to cast.
Probably not. But they'll start. They'll probably just take that out when it comes to the videos. Yeah. All right. So I was started off not the best reader, so bear with me. I was over my boyfriend's apartment this weekend, and I was cooking dinner because he was studying for exams. I made pasta and chunky sauce with meatballs and veggies. I told him dinner was ready, and he goes, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" Yeah,
What's your favorite word?
it is. With like a lot of emphasis on that last word. I was fed up. I'd had a pretty rough day with work, and I have some awful bad. What? Oh, dang! See, this is why I don't do this. I get lost where I'm reading at. You should start from here. She's gonna read, and I'm gonna react because I can't do it. I've been drinking also, so it's whatever.
I was fed up. I had a pretty rough week, a pretty rough day with work, and I have some awfully bad associations with that word being used by other people in my life who were pretty abusive. So I was so irritated that I dropped the pot of pasta sauce I'd been carrying right on the ground and was like, well, nothing's for dinner tonight now, and I better not hear you using that word again.
Mm.
It's for the girls.
Ooh.
He was freaking out about how sauce had landed on his rug and even said, you're seriously acting like
B word.
right now. I don't know what else to call it. I just walked out and got takeout for myself and went to my friend's house. So she thought it was funny, but my boyfriend was furious. He kept texting and calling and sending me voice memos trying to explain that saying it, what's for dinner be, was a TikTok trend, and that he was just quoting something as a joke to put on TikTok. I thought that was the shittiest excuse ever. It doesn't matter if he saw it as a joke or stole the joke, it was still disrespectful. I don't know. We joke around. We joke around with some things.
Yeah.
But it didn't change the fact that he thought that shit was funny. So, to demean me, when I was trying to do him a favor, like hell, I come over when he was studying to make a home cooked dinner, and he decides it's time for jokes. So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb for the night and split a bottle of wine with my friend and her roommate. The next morning, he was sending me angry text demanding I clean his rug because he was too busy with exams to do it. Excuse me. I was shocked he left it overnight. That's disgusting. I texted him back saying, yeah, so that's the bitch text, honey. Leave me alone till you're ready to handle your own cooking and cleaning because this bitch isn't doing it anymore. Clock it. Also, it's Val you left that soaking in all night. He called me and told me that he was okay with doing his own household work, but I did throw a pot of sauce at the ground, so that's on me to clean up. I told him, yeah, no, I'm not comfortable doing chores for you if you see me like your bitch. He told me he didn't, and it was just a trend, and I got pissed off. He was playing that TikTok trend, BS excuse again, and I told him, well, I'm starting a new trend called saucing, where as a little joke, people throw pasta sauce around. You can't be mad because it's just a little trend, a little jokey joke, just a little prank, bro. He really got pissed off and hung up on me, and now I'm seriously wondering if this dumb fucking TikTok joke is gonna it's gonna end the things between us. Am I the asshole for how I reacted when my boyfriend asked me what's for dinner tonight, bitch? Now let's elaborate a little bit. And it's a little edit to it.
Yeah, let's like redo everything. So basically, the story's a lot, obviously. So he basically was saying, "What's for dinner, bitch?" Because it was a trend. I do remember that. I do remember seeing that. It was like I remember they would get the reactions. They have it all in their girl's face, like, "Oh, what's for dinner, bitch?" And then some of them would like have like a reaction like her, or some of them would be like, "Oh, like why you call me the B?" You know what I'm saying? It was just, and then they would apologize off for it. But so that's what he did, and she took it very seriously, which could go either way. I mean, you could take it seriously or you could laugh it off. Me and you, we laugh it off. We call each other the B word all the time because that's just what we do. I mean, we love
In
each
her
other.
defense, like she's stated um, within her post, she has a bad dealings with people who use that word abusively. So I kind of understand where she's coming from, and I'm pretty sure within their relationship, she elaborated on what had happened.
Well, we don't know how long. We don't know how long they've been together.
But still, if he knew that word made her feel some type of way, why do that? Regardless if it was a joke or not.
I feel like exactly. I think it was just a trend. It was a joke. I mean, like, I can't see. All right, now we're probably going to rebuttal this because I'm on. I've been on his side the whole time because
I'm 50-50.
I'm more so on his side. Like, and I'm not trying to really like pick sides fully, but I am because it was a trend. It was a joke. If you just like,
but there's a million other trends going on. Why you pick
because it was
that one, and you know, well, he knew that she had a problem with that word.
Because why it happened? He probably just seen it, right? And she came over while he was studying for exams to make dinner, right?
If he knew that she has a problem with this word,
how did he know?
I just said she probably elaborated.
Probably
on it.
Did she say it in there?
No. She ain't gonna explain her relationship in detail.
We're not going to. We don't know that. It's probably the first time he used the B word. It's probably the first time off of just like, all right, let me see how she'll react to this. Let me just try it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like I said, I personally don't think, I think, to answer her question, is she the asshole for acting that way? Not completely 100%, but I'm more so 75% yes.
Are you the asshole? No. Is he the asshole? Yes.
How's he the asshole?
Because, like I said, you more than likely elaborated in your relationship why you don't like the word. And he knows that, he knows that you don't like it. So why even set yourself up for that? And
you can't sit there and make that. You can't even sit there and make that argument without knowing if she sat there and actually said that to him. That's where I disagree with you, and your point's not making sense to me, because how do you know that?
Okay, I told you I don't like the B word, and you use it in that context.
I know this because I know this. Does he know that? Do we know that he knows that?
He more than likely does. More than likely does.
So let's say they're fresh. We don't know how long they've been in a relationship, first of all, right? No. So, therefore saying, we don't know how long they've been in a relationship. He probably has never said the bitch word. I think we're allowed to cuss. I be watching the guys. They be cussing all the time in theirs. But, like I was saying, we don't know how long they've been in he probably never even, if they're fresh, he probably never said the bitch word. You know? You know what I'm saying? So, like, him not just thinking, like, seeing where her humor lies, or just like just trying to get the reaction. And if she would have not just threw the fucking pot on the floor off rip, he would have been like, he was going to let her know it was a trend. That's how it goes. Like, oh, that's like see her reaction, like, baby, it's a trend. So, do I think she's the asshole? I sure the hell do. She thinks she's the asshole.
Okay, anyways, let's get into the edit. So, edit to address a comment I've gotten a lot, and I don't have time to reply to every time. But did you tell him not to call you a bitch? Like, how would he know otherwise? OP said, honestly, if someone has gotten to the age of 30 and not realized that women, as a whole,
so this is
do
her
not like having demeaning slurs used against them, they're beyond my help.
Hold on, this is her responding?
Yes.
So she basically is saying that she never physically told him not to use the bitch word.
I'm just okay. So.
Okay.
Anyways, OP said this isn't something that needs to be told. I shouldn't have to go through life like, hey man, just in case you were thinking I might like demeaning slurs against my gender used on me. Actually, I don't. Smiley face. And if you were about to comment something like that, let me just tell you in no uncertain terms, women do not like being called bitches by men. Do not call women bitches. If you needed to be told that,
that's your dog.
It's unkind. Consider yourself officially told. Now you have no excuse to not understand.
Okay. She's the asshole completely. Cause, like I said, from my main argument is that she has never told him about this word. Okay? Okay, I don't care about the age thing. Like, I mean, like you and me. Been together for 10 years. It got to the point where we call each other the B word just because we do it. It's like, well, what you looking at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. That's how we love each other. So, or her not saying that and him just doing it as a trend. He's never called her a bitch in a situation like we're arguing. And he'd be like, oh, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just doing it as a trend, and she doesn't even let him get it off like, dang, it's a trend. Like, she literally just sat there and threw the pot on the ground. Are you seeing where I come from?
No, but
how do you no? Because you're you're trying to
me personally. Because if that was me, it would have been like, bitch, who was you talking to? Like that's my reaction.
Okay, that's your reaction.
But again, other people is different.
Yeah,
so I understand where she's coming from, but I understand what he was doing at the same time. So, like I said, I'm 50-50.
Shit, I'm more. I don't know. I think that's just a crazy way to react off rip. Like how you sat there and said, what would your response been? Who are you talking to, bitch, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been more of a like what to say first, and then when he sit there and be like, oh, it's this trend. This is trend right here. You know what I'm saying? Then they could have went about it that type of way, you know. So I don't, like I said, I think she is an asshole for going like that, throwing it on the carpet, then not cleaning it up because she felt some type of way about it. Like, yeah, I get that you're mad, but like they're clearly not living with each other, right? Because she went to his spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you went to his place and did it, and then don't even sit there and clean it up, and then get mad when he sit there and have a valid point, in my opinion, about I didn't make the mess. So why do I have to sit there and scrub this floor, my carpet, with pasta sauce all on it? Because you couldn't take a joke or didn't even let me explain that this was a trend, a joke.
Okay. Next story.
Well, you got to find it. It was the foster kid one. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you clearly seem like you didn't like what I responded with that. You know how I am with that too. Like, what? I don't get that. Like, I don't know. I say.
Okay.
So now we're on number 2.
This is a story I picked.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the second one was just like a random selection. Again, we have not read none of these stories yet, so we're gonna read them with y'all. So let's get into it. This one says, "Am I the asshole for telling the social worker the real reason my sister wants a foster kid?" Hmm. So this is a throwaway account. While my sister doesn't use Reddit, we have mutual friends who do. I'm a 28 female, and I have a sister, 36 female. For the sake of the story, I'll just call Jane. Jane is married to Bob, and they have two kids, a boy and a girl. My niece and nephew are wonderful kids and no trouble at all. They fight as siblings do, but nothing big. I love them. Now, for about 2 years, I did live with my sister. It was a miserable time that really affected our relationship. She saw me as free labor, money, and babysitting. Even when I managed to get a small part-time job, she demanded I hand over nearly half of my pay or get out. It was hell, as she took completely advantage of me. I moved out as soon as I could, and we have a little contact outside of family gatherings. Now, after I moved out, she started complaining how she has no help with the kids and never gets a break. I babysit sometimes, but I have made it clear just because I'm off of work doesn't mean I want an 8-hour day with my niece and nephew. Anyway, she started talking about how she wanted to foster a kid. Not a kid, but a teenager. I pressed her for more information on this. She wants to adopt a teenager so she has a live-in babysitter for her kids. This is her logic. I want a kid around 16 or 17, someone who may have been in the system for a while. They can share a room with your nephew. She only has a 3-bedroom house, FYI. Or sleep in a garage. They can help me with housework, chores, cook, and help me with my business. She bakes and sells cookies for a living. Also, babysit the kids so me and Bob can go out sometimes or have alone time. They'll be so grateful for a home and won't complain. I won't have to pay them at all. And then when they turn 18, I can just sign up for another foster kid. A teenager will be so much easier than a little kid. They will be grateful just to have a roof, food, siblings if they have been separated from their real ones, and clothes. Your sister is a trip. First of all. I was horrified. Told her it was a horrible idea. She didn't listen to me. She went on with it anyways. About a month ago, a social worker showed up at my apartment to ask me some questions about my sister. She had put me down as a character witness or something like that. I immediately told the social worker why my sister really wanted a foster kid and how she treated me when I lived with her. The lady thanks me. My sister called crying, saying that she wouldn't be considered for any adoptions or fosters. The social worker told her that they felt her home and her weren't a good fit. She asked if I said anything, and I told the truth. She went off on me, hung up, and we haven't spoken since. She has sent some angry texts. A couple of family members are on her side. They think foster kids are fucking dogs or something and would be happy just to have a roof and would gladly do all the housework. So, am I the asshole here? And then there is a edit to this post. Um, no, you are not the asshole. You just saved a lot of freaking kids that could have potentially ended up at your sister's house. Um, these kids aren't in the system to be like slaves or maids. They're in the system because their parents or other family members have done poorly by them, and now they're going to different homes so they can be loved and be taught the correct and proper way of of life, um, and not to be seen as like free free labor. Like what do you mean? Like these are still kids at the end of the day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's crazy to think about it like that. Or I mean, if she was thinking about it like that, I wouldn't admit that like willingly have said that to anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have went about it a different way and then go about it. But like, yeah, no, she's not the asshole. The sister's not the ass. Like, the lady that's making this is not the asshole. Her sister definitely is because, I mean, that's fucked up. I mean, these are kids. I mean,
My thing is,
and you don't even know how these kids are to like. like you said, like a 16, 17, damn near 18-year-old kid, which
Sharing a room with your biological kid?
yeah, and then one of them
Crazy.
will watch them while you're going out or doing whatever you got to do and shit. Like you don't even know what these kids are doing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know. Like this kid could be doing some. Yeah, can be doing some crazy stuff with your
A
child.
sexual predator.
Yeah, like no, I don't agree with that. Like the way her sister went about it. The one that's in the right. I think she went about it the right way. I mean, in all actuality, like I have no side with this at all. Like
This is Nick. You're not the asshole. Your sister's the asshole.
yeah.
And her husband. Why are you not like saying
Probably
something
in the
to
same.
your
Like, I
wife?
get about the whole babysitting thing. Like yeah, me and Corinne, like we tonight we f- we
Kid
finally
free.
we
Kid
finally
free.
yes we are kid free and it feels nice. It doesn't happen often because we have families that work and got you know what I'm saying and everybody got their own life. But this is what we signed up for. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we signed up for this shit. I mean, we did. I mean, it would be nice to have time gone, like you know what I'm saying, time for ourselves and stuff. But I mean, we can't do that no more, man. Unless we get some help, like we did tonight. I mean, shit. I mean, but go try to get a foster kid to just basically, like Corinne said, be your slave type of situation. Nah, that's way too out of line. I don't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's wild.
There is one edit from OP. Um, OP says, so, wow, I didn't know my post blew up like this till I got home from work. Thank you, everyone, for the kind words, messages, and awards. Remember, no child is in control of the circumstances that may have landed them in the foster care system. They are children and still human. They deserve a loving home and care. Do right by a foster kid, and thank you again, Phil, for to message me or chat if you would like.
Yeah,
So
I
that's the
mean
end of that story.
that's like uh, to sum it up. She's not the asshole. Her sister is. I mean, you sitting there trying to get a teenager like a child that just wants some type of love. Oh, they're not. Well, they're in there not by their own will. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something that they probably don't even want care to be in somebody else's home, let alone try to watch their younger siblings that they haven't. Like you know what I'm saying? Because you're forcing them to. Because oh, you live here. Oh, I'm feeding you. Oh, you got clothes. So you're going to sit there and do this. Like nah, that just sounds crazy as hell to me, man.
What's the last one? The last story?
Losing passport. So this one is: am I the asshole for losing my passport to avoid babysitting on my vacation? I, female, 17, still live at home. My sister is 28. She's married and has two kids, one 5 and one 3. Whenever she comes over to visit my parents, and her stick me with the kids. That's what she said, just like that. So she sticks her with the kids. What's going on, Iker? This wouldn't be a problem except she doesn't visit for an evening. She will come for a week. And for that week, I am unpaid nanny. Oh my god.
Maybe
Uh,
that's how my sister felt. But no, I pay my
no,
sister.
no,
So.
we pay Janae. Oh no, we pay her. She gets her money worth
Last
for what we
summer,
did.
I'm tired. Shit.
Man, hey, I'm tired too, dog.
Last summer, I was paying my sister like $200.
Yeah, we pay good for people to watch our kids, man. We don't get it often, like I said, but back to the story. If we go out to a restaurant, I have to entertain them because my mom needs to talk to my sister and brother-in-law. You get the picture. My parents decide that since this was my last summer before I become an adult, we
You gotta
would.
ask the IRS. The IRS took it.
Oh my! you, you you got some money coming your way, ma. But my parents decided that since this was my last summer before I became an adult, we would be going to Disneyland to celebrate my graduation. I asked who was going, and they said it was the three of us. But when we got to the airport, my sister and her family were there. Strangely enough, they were also going to Disneyland. I went back. I went into my backpack, grabbed my passport, and put it in my sock. When we got to the international security, I couldn't find it. We looked
Wise
everywhere.
choice to
I had
follow a gun.
I had to Uber home
You are
and miss
now
my flight.
royalty.
Oh well. I get to stay home by myself for a week in peace and quiet. My parents were very mad for me losing my passport. The money they spent on my flight and entrance was wasted. Darn. My mom and sister have both been posting about how hard it is to be at Disneyland with both the two little ones. They both posted that I ruined the vacation by being so thoughtless. My dad says he knows why I did and he understands, but he says I should have let him know so he didn't waste his money. He said he would have gone along with my ruse. I feel bad for wasting money, but I have been to Disneyland before, and I will go later by myself or with friends. And that's the end of that. So, am I the asshole?
Mm,
No.
absolutely not.
Nah. I don't think you're the asshole. She's 17, and that's just like the last story we kind of read. Like, but this is your actual like family. Like, this is like your mother, like your biological mom and father, sitting there and putting this on you to watch. Not even your brother, like younger brother and sister. It's your niece and nephew, which I get to a certain degree on with like the trying to like force your siblings to watch your kids sometimes because like we kind of say with Janae, we kind of do sometimes, but we do pay. And like I did with my little brother Bobby and Bella, like I kind of like put it on them once upon a time, but I also paid. So she doesn't get paid. This is just like a oh when they come over you got the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. So are you that? Nah, she ain't the asshole. I think it's hilarious though. She sat there and said, "Shit, we got to." She was all for it when it was the three of them. She was all for it when it was the three of them, man. But then when she seen her sister and them damn kids, she was like, "Shit."
Okay.
That's funny.
We gotta read this next story. Okay, this one I kind of skimmed through, but it's very relatable.
All right, so this
Okay.
should be the last one, and then we might do some extreme would you rather. So stay tuned, you guys. We're going to do some extreme. We're going to find some extreme would you rather's after this one. So
Okay, this Reddit story is titled, "Am I the asshole for admitting I regret having children?"
oh we. I don't hold on. This disclaimer. Hold on, because people gonna see this and they're gonna think that I I do not regret having my children at all.
I wish we just would have happened later. Later.
I never even said that before, but so has it crossed my mind? Maybe.
Yeah.
Like I feel like all young.
But
like,
at the end of the day,
beginning-
we wouldn't be where we're at.
well,
without
no, hell no. I love, like I said, I don't regret having my kids at all. Shit, kid free's the way to be. I know my boy Iker. Yeah, you living it good. You living it real good, man. I wish I would have. I do. I would say this before she starts. I do wish, not wish, but if I would have to do it again, like I would wait a little bit. I would still want my same two little babies I have now, of course. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret having my babies at all. I love them to death. Those are my everythings. Miss Chris C Green in here. You're with them right now. Hopefully they're asleep, but they're probably not. Yeah, but
having our first kid at 20.
And I was 22.
Then,
Yep.
What was Riley? I had her at 23.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. 'Cause I'm gonna be. She just turned 2. I'm gonna be 27. So yeah, 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. That's why I'm still up. Ah, well, dang, them dang kids, man. Exactly. Exactly. But go ahead and read this. How long is it? Is this one big? Oh, that one's kind of long.
It's not that bad. Okay, so to the story. My wife and I are both 42 and in marriage counseling after our marriage basically went to shit after having kids. 6 and 4 year-old twins.
Oh my God. So they got 4 kids. Oh, shit. After them first set of twins, I'd have been like, yeah, no. Wow, okay.
A lot of
Woo.
issues and disagreements have come up in our marriage and that have driven us apart, and I have been working through my resentment that going back one more baby resulted in twins, including one which we are pretty sure has ADHD and ODD and is a nightmare child.
Riley. Hey, baby. Play not. our, our youngest is, she,
Tasmanian devil.
yes, she is. She is the most, and she fights and she's something else. I can understand where you're coming from with that one, Miss Lady.
It's a guy.
Oh, Mister.
It's a guy.
Mr. Man.
Our counselor asked me if I would have children if I had to do it all over again, and I honestly said no. I love my kids and would take a bullet for them, but if I had the chance to go back to 24 when I finished grad school and could do my life over again, I wouldn't choose fatherhood. It is not the fulfilling experience everyone claims, and while I love my children, the sacrifices are not worth it to me. I had a much happier life before having children and have gone from someone who loved life to someone who just dot 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 dot, dot makes it through the day. Working a job he hates to provide for the wife and kids while silently wishing this wasn't my life. My wife is furious.
Damn, this kind of does. Like, okay, I want to
remember
where you're
the
at.
story was relatable. So
Remember where you're at. Okay, so to get into it before we finish, as a father, like, I know this is like not fair to say for y'all, but like we're not like the most nurturing creatures, nurturing, whatever. Y'all know that I'm not this brightest, so but we're not. So like it is. I feel like it is harder for us to sit there and try to like the. I can't explain it because like I get where he's coming from, but like when he said would like the therapist asked would you go back and would you do it again, he said no. No, I would never say that. Like I would have my kids every other like every day of the week if we didn't have them. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get where he's coming from with it because it is a lot for men, especially not saying I know it's worse for women too because you guys are mommy. They want you know what I'm saying, but as us, that's like it's kind of in your nature to do like be like that. You know what I'm saying? That it is like this is my opinion. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but like that's just how I feel about it. But like I just it's harder for us. And then like you said about the job thing, like shit, Iker, you can contest on this, man. That place be blowing mine. Especially just, being up all night, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, so I get where he's coming from. But like to sit there and be like, no, nah, I can't agree with that. Like, I would never like he said yes, he would take a bullet and all that good stuff. Like we know you love his kids, of course. But
I feel like it's really, really tough for them because they have two sets of twins.
That's shit's crazy. 2 sets of twins?
Yeah, 2 sets of twins.
Ooh wee.
And then one of them has a disability.
Wait. So just think about it. We have 2 BJs and 2 Rileys.
Fuck no.
I can see where he's coming from. I'm sorry, guys. I don't care how you feel about how I'm saying. Shit.
2 BJs and 2 Rileys.
2 Rileys? 2 Rileys, yes. Because if you look at it, the younger one is the one that has is Riley. Yeah, nah.
2 Rileys?
2 Rileys? 2 Rileys.
Oh, by the way, y'all, Miss Riley almost got kicked out of children's church on Easter.
Oh yeah, she did. She was fighting.
She was smacking the kids in children's church.
So what she does is, all right. I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. This shit, I can't make this up. So the way our house is, we have a split level. So it's like it's a big house when it comes to like footage because we have a full finished basement. That's where we're at now. And we have the upstairs, but it's kind of small on both ends, but it makes up with the total space. Anyway, so we're in the living room, and down the hall to the left, the last room is BJ's room. Riley is in BJ's room. Me and BJ are all the way at the end of the other side of the house doing something. I don't know if he was playing with the ball or something. And I heard her scream. Like she has like this distinct screech.
When she screams,
like, and yells,
you know it's her.
And we know something's coming. So I heard her. I'm like, oh shit, what happened? So I'm just waiting, and all you hear is. I'm like, oh shoot! And as soon as she came out, she came like flapping her hands, like she about to hit something, and like stomping her feet, screaming, and then she locked eyes on BJ, all the way from the other side of the house. I'm like, Brandon, I'm like, BJ, run! Like BJ, she literally locked eyes on him, and sat there and came and fought him, and came and like literally like pulled his hair, punched him in the face, and all that stuff. And I'm like,
mind you, she's 2.
She's 2. Like
just turned 2 in February.
So yeah, if we go back to the church situation. Yeah, she
was smacking some white kids at church, and the church daycare lady was like, "Oh yeah, Riley was hitting the kids and the services today, and if she ever comes back and if she's still hitting, unfortunately, she's not going to be allowed to come back at all."
So basically, she's not allowed to come back because that little girl has not stopped hitting since.
Yeah.
So that's what
we chopping church up as a loss.
Yeah, we
where did we go wrong?
What did he say? The nightmare child, devilish child,
nightmare child. In italicized font.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we could continue though because he was like, "Right, my wife."
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the story.
Yeah, because she just smacked the shit out of me a few minutes.
Oh, you thought they was about to have fun at Gigi's house.
She gets mad. Too. Yeah, she gets mad and she likes to hit. I don't understand, and I be looking at her like and then I would like hold her to try to make her stop. I'm like, Riley, relax, and then she'll stop. And then she'll scream once again, and she'll just hit you when you're not paying attention. I'm like, yo, and you know what? I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do.
Okay. My wife is furious and is taking it the wrong way. And even told our 6-year-old, I quote, "Daddy wishes you were never born." Which makes me livid. You don't tell the kid that.
She got me good. Yeah, no, yeah, that's the thing. That's what we just. BJ is an antagonizer.
She don't get shit from me. Hold on.
Yes, I agree.
The goddamn minute.
My mama can contest. We all said it. It's my grandfather even said it. It's you. She's a little you.
I don't just randomly fucking attack people.
How many schools have you got expelled of from fighting?
I never got expelled. Oh wait, yes I did.
Yeah, you did.
Technically, I didn't get expelled. They gave me an option.
But they told you couldn't come back.
It's either I repeated that same grade or I go back to my home school district. 2 different things.
She got expelled for fighting.
I did not get expelled. Anyways. Back to the goddamn story.
Yeah, that's all her. Like.
Anyways. Where was I? So.
Brandon said you beat him up repeatedly. Yes.
That's a lie.
It's abuse over here.
That's a lie. Let's take a polygraph.
What do you mean? Why?
Because you're lying. If you have not known by now, Brandon is the biggest liar on this good green earth.
I'm a saint.
Mom, don't he be lying. I can't wait till she reply back.
I don't
because
be lying about
you
shit.
are a liar to me.
I ain't no liar. I'm a truther.
Okay. Yes. I wish I never had kids, but I do love them. Would never hurt them. See? would never hurt them or want to upset them. And I didn't say it to or in front of my kids, and I never ever will. I said it in marriage counseling, which should be a safe space to talk about feelings. It has become a huge fight. Our marriage is not going to be saved now, and I know she will try and use this
get to you on that one.
against me in divorce court to try and get sole custody and take everything and lie to the kids. Who I do love and still want to be a dad to them. She is incapable of understanding that you can love your kids but also feel that parenthood wasn't the best choice for you. Or was the best choice. Am I the asshole for saying it though?
See, okay. Alright, hold on. First of all, he said I got... Hey, yeah, no. You can't... Hold on. Now we about to get into the real. You can't beat me, so don't do that.
Brandon, please.
We can put the boxing gloves
Brandon,
on.
please.
I've been saying this for years.
Okay.
Y'all want an episode of us boxing? Oh, please. Once we post this video on YouTube, I hope you guys go in the comments and say yes. Do you guys want an episode of us boxing? Anywho,
are you the asshole? No.
No. No.
You said it. You said it in marriage counseling, like you said in your post. You didn't say it in front of the kids.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I would never like admittedly
it's
say
just
that
you
to
and your
my
wife in the
kids.
room.
Yeah. I pay 20 for front row seat.
$250.
She said $250. Shoot, $20 cool for me. Yeah, you can have a front row seat. We got chairs and tables here.
Oh yeah, y'all booked Steve's house bounce.
Yeah, but no, he's not. I don't think he's the asshole. I don't think he's an asshole for it. Cause like I was explaining in the beginning, I get it. Like truly get it. As a father. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going off of man's perspective in this situation. Not the story itself, but a man's perspective of it. You're gonna lose some money. You're gonna lose some money putting 50 on her. I'm letting you know that right now. You're gonna lose that money. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some literature. Okay. But yeah, no. Like I was saying, like as the man's perspective, I truly don't think he's an asshole for it. I get it, 100%. Now, only thing I disagree with is that he did say like when the counselor asked him like, "Would you do it again?" and he said no. Like not. I don't.
So okay, I understand now why people say have your kids in your 30s. Your 20s is supposed to be fun. You know, you traditionally supposed to be graduating college, getting your job, getting financially settled in. Yeah, that's not the case scenario for everybody.
I also didn't want to have him so late too, like with my situation, because I don't want to be the older like parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, only 30 years ain't nothing, but I want to be with my children as long as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? That's how I thought about it. Like, you know, not to get too much into it. My mother had me I'm not going to say it was age, but she had me young, and I'm grateful for it because me and my mom are close as ever. And I think it is because of you know, she's not that much older as some mothers are. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all the best of friends.
Yeah, like, so I truly think, and I've seen that in a lot of people like, oh, nah, like, you know what I'm saying, this and that, like, she was young. Yeah, she was young,
I
but
can't say, like, y'all are the best of friends, but she was never just strictly, like, your friend. She was always your parent first.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, yeah, my mom...
Christina ain't play that shit.
She don't play. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I get it. Like, I truly get that story. Like, and I'm happy you found that one because that truly does, like, connect to me a lot. Like, us in general. But me, for sure. Him being a man. That being the father.
It's nice to see other men expressing their feelings on having children.
Because, yes, I definitely got to, when my children are irritating me at the moment, I like definitely said some things to Corinne that I shouldn't have said, not in a bad way, like, oh, fuck these kids, or I did wish I would never had them, but like in the terms of like, damn, like I'm getting tired. You know what I'm saying? That's like, and that's I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. So I agree with him. I get where he's going from.
There is one edit.
Yes, mother. We are always will love you. Oh, hold on. I say she gonna one tap.
I ain't got my glasses on, so I gotta keep.
Nah, she ain't gonna one tap shit. Oh, because once I throw these real paws on her.
So OP said, okay, this blew the fuck up. And there is no way I can reply to everyone's questions, but to address a couple, I have 3 kids, not 4. One child is 6, 2 are 4. English is not my first language, and I forgot the comma. And even so, that sentence would have been much clearer in my native language. When I say I resent having twins, I am not saying it. I am not saying it is my wife's fault, but 3 children is more than we budgeted slash bargained for, and I need to pick up a lot more overtime that I would not have to pick up if we just had 2 kids.
Okay, hold on. No, cause see now he's kind of getting me lost. Like I get another. That's another mouth to feed. But then again, that's kind of making more of an excuse for how people are reacting to his story. I feel like I don't think that that's not the best way to respond, in my opinion, to that because okay, it's one kid from what you're saying. So you're saying that this would not be your mindset if you had 2 kids instead of the third one. That's what he's saying. Right? Am I? Is that? That's what I'm getting. So that no, that's bro. Your story in the beginning was perfect. Like I get it. Like I understood it. You
So
responded in the wrong way. So I don't.
say he wouldn't have to pick up so much overtime if it was just 2 kids, and that is what I resent. That and the child with the ADHD slash ODD. My life is basically work and dealing with my kids. And do you know what ODD is? This child always refuses to do what is asked, gets angry, throws tantrums when asked to do something he doesn't want to do, hits and kicks others, deliberately annoys and hurts others.
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely spiteful, screams and kicks me constantly. Always, all day, every day. It's exhausting. It is hell.
It sounds like my daughter.
Yeah, I wouldn't have him again. Most people wouldn't if they had to raise him. Just because I wouldn't do this over again doesn't mean I am not committed to being a good dad and being present in their lives. I just would not do it over again if I could redo my adult life. My first kid was not born at 24. I just said that because if I could do my whole post university life differently, I would change some other things too, mainly career. And to be honest, after this, oh, I regret marrying my wife, which is why I said it that way.
Damn.
Regarding,
He took these comments way too. He explained too much. Like
yeah,
you ain't gotta explain that much, bro. Your first story, I think everybody was mainly on your side. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Like,
Then
as a man, at least.
when you added your edit and you put more into it, more context, it makes you sound like
You are the asshole.
yeah,
Because now he's making it seem like it is like he never, like, truly regrets having these kids, like, in a bad way. Like, nah, like, I
Let me
don't want
finish
these
this
damn
real
kids.
quick.
That's how it's making it seem like right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So the last thing he said was regarding calling the ADHD slash ODD twin a nightmare. Go Google what that means. It is very difficult to manage, and he has been kicked out of 3 daycare places because they could not handle him, and my parents even refused to babysit him. We never get a break from home, and no one can handle him.
like I said, his replies definitely kind of made me lean more towards on the you are more so an asshole, not from your initial question or are you an asshole for saying it out loud in the couple's marriage, but like in the couple's like the marriage counseling thing. That's what I'm gonna say, and but like you like it just making it seem like you don't want you like you know what I'm saying you basically saying fuck these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like at the I don't know, man. He messed me up at the end. He truly messed me up at the end. So, but yeah, let me see.
There's some comments.
You can say what you want to say about it with him.
In the beginning, I understood like okay, this parenthood shit is not easy. Um, Again, when you do become a parent, you don't necessarily have to get breaks. You have to be grateful for the village that you have that allows you to get a break. Um, I get that your parents don't want to watch them, but you need to go on care.com, hire a babysitter for a night so you and your wife can go do something, or you go do something by yourself. Your wife go do something by herself. Um, If it's the 4 year old, one of the 4 year olds. You got one more year until he can get on some medication. He can get on medication at 5. Um, And you probably just need a good ass whooping too. Yeah, honestly. But again, I'm 50-50 with this one. 50% you're not the asshole because your feelings are valid, and then you are the asshole.
Yeah. So, but those were the Reddit stories. They were all like kind of like. I mean, the first one with the whole being called a bitch when it was a trend thing. I mean, you have two different thought processes in that. It was a whole trend. It was a trend, and she literally like as soon as he said, "What's for dinner, bitch?" She threw it on the ground like. You never. Oh man, that's a touchy one for me because it's like
I mean,
me and
she
you
over
play around. Yeah,
exaggerated. She didn't have to like throw the
yes,
food, but
she over exaggerated. Like, because if she would have waited a couple seconds after giving like the a different like type of response, he would have been like, "Oh, it's just a trend. I
yeah.
didn't mean nothing by it. It's this trend." But so we had definitely had like when we was talking, as you guys seen or will see, yeah. And then the second one was the foster care one. That's completely out the door. That's ridiculous. You're going to get a foster kid so they can watch your kids while you go and do stuff that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's diabolical. That's something I would never agree upon. That's fucked up.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like that's nah. I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? Then losing the passport one was hilarious. But I get it. That's funny, and I agree with her 100%. Shit, you watch your sister's kids like they're your own because you're being forced upon it by your sister. Plus, your parents go along with it too. Like, that's kind of
Yeah.
messed up. It,
Shit, they don't want to deal with the little motherfuckers either.
and that's why they put it on her
Yeah, no.
because they don't want to sit there and tell their daughter no. Like, take your go. Like, they don't want to sit there and say I don't want my grandchildren here because I know how you're going to be. You're going to just leave. But But I thought it was hilarious. She put that shit in her sock and then went home for a week while they was in Disneyland.
Did you go to the bathroom and put it in your sock? Did you sit at the chair? Like, what? How did they not see you put it in your sock?
Well, she probably went through all the protocols where they like search, like if you need to be searched, you get searched.
Yeah, but
And
when you
like
going through TSA, they make you take your shoes off too. So how did they not
I'm
see
saying,
that?
like when they got, she probably went through all of that, had it, and then when she realized that they was there, it might have been like when they was about to fucking on board or something like that.
Mm.
And it was like, oh shoot, well, never mind. Or maybe they didn't even, she didn't even get to that port because she didn't have the passport to even get to go through all that stuff. So I thought that was hilarious. Hey, shit, fucking put that motherfucker right here. Hey, she got the week she wanted by herself.
Yeah,
So that was hilarious. And then that last one was
that's
that
crazy.
hit home because like not hit home because like I'm not 100% agree with the dude. Like, but then again, I get the guy.
Yeah,
Like especially as a father in this situation, I get how it can be with kids and like being a dad. Like I'm not, and I can't speak for like mothers because you guys are. I feel like I'm not going to use the word naturally, like
you
involved
gotta
with your
have.
child like this because I just
Not
think
everybody is meant to be a parent. You don't just. You don't just. What do I want to say? You gotta have some type of like maternal paternal feeling like during the pregnancy, like with this last one, like how did you act, how did you react when she told you she was pregnant for the third time? Like
right.
what was your reaction?
No, it was her
I
second.
mean
It
her,
was the second. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he probably like so what he
Well, he
said
wasn't banking
was
on fucking twins,
right.
but
So what he's saying was he was fine with having the second child because he said if he had two instead of three, it would have been easier for him. Which I can understand. It's another mouth to feed, whatever. But then again, no, it's one extra child. Like I don't. He started to lose me with that, but like so he wasn't expecting to have twins. Obviously, nobody expects to have twins or triplets or whatever. But yeah, nah. Like I mean, I don't know, man. He started to lose me at the end, but I got his initial post. Like you know what I'm saying? I got it because as a father that like I work at a job where I actually like my job. Like I know that's probably crazy for me to you probably me saying
he was
that.
like, babe, guess what happened at work?
Oh yeah, I told her about our coworker that messed up the thing yesterday. Yeah, so I like my job. But it's the shift, and like I gotta do that shift because of with the way you work and with it comes to kids. So now I have to work on a shift I don't necessarily love anymore. I used to love the night shift, but I'm getting older and I like to be with my kids. But so like
It's
it's a lot of
relatable.
stuff. Yeah, sacrifice
Yeah.
shit. You're a dad. You're a mom. You're a parent. You're like, you know what I'm saying? That shit. I mean, you did the dirty work, so you gotta deal with the
Got it.
consequences.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. I mean, was I happy that we was having a second kid? No, I wasn't in the beginning. Then we found out I was happy. We was like, you know, it was actually it was actually happening. Shit, can't do nothing but be happy. I love my job. It's the most. It's most of the people I don't. Yeah, nah, yeah, that's
Very accurate.
yeah, nah. Like I just said, I love my job. He said, I love my job. It's the most people I don't like. Like so, like it's the people there. Like, and that's true. Like, you know what I'm saying. It's for me. It's the shift. Hands down, I truly hate my shift now. Like, I truly hate night shifts. But I've been working them for 8 years. So, but you would think I'd be used to it. But having the kids now is, I hate it. But and then it's also the people too. Like he said, like it.
Yeah.
There's some people that gets under my. I mean, it's a workplace. It's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the situation. The job itself is. I love the job. The job's easy to me. Like, I've been backing up trailers for the last 8 years since I've been at Youngstown Pipe. You know what I'm saying? I was backing up trailers, so that's easy to me. I'm isolated. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but you know, it's just
There was some good Reddit stories.
yeah, they were. There was really good stories. This was a good show.
Yeah.
This
Let's
was a
see
good
for the
show.
questions that you want to do.
Oh no, we're about to wrap it up. You know, it's
You
about
sure?
our time. Yeah, about our time. I just want to thank everybody that's in the live stream, that's been here. You know, that's been talking to us, that's been listening to these stories, and you know, engaging. We would like you guys to come watch this on YouTube. I will be posting it tomorrow. I won't be editing it as much as I thought I was going to want to. So
we're still learning how to edit.
Yeah,
he's learning how to edit. I ain't doing a goddamn thing. But yeah.
He said, "Thank God I was bored as fuck. I fucking hate you. I hate you."
You bored, but
yeah,
watching
but
this.
you're watching. Yeah, exactly. But nah, so yeah, we want to thank everybody for coming. We love you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube
and share.
Yeah, share on everything. It takes
one click.
Literally one click. Like, it's just a couple. You're on your phone for hours anyway. Just help us out. You know what I'm saying? This helps us out. It makes it to where it could be easier for us to do it. And like, comment on the videos. Just have ideas for us. What you guys want to talk about. What you guys want us to do. There's games we could do. Like I said, I wanted to do like some extreme, little like would you rather's and shit like that. Trying to be supportive. Don't expect it all the time. You know?
Just because you're old. Shit.
Fucking hate him. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share. YouTube at the Sav Lounge. One kid's down, one more to go.
That's Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, she's gonna be hard to put down. But we love you guys, and we'll see you back at the Sav Lounge. There you go.